Have you ever stopped to wonder, what does happiness really mean? What can I do to achieve it? And is it something I should even strive for in the first place? This is gonna be the video for you, because I'm gonna be sharing one of my favorite quotes from Harry Potter that truly encapsulates the real meaning of living a happy and fulfilling life. And no, it's not one of the great quotes from Albus Dumbledore like this one.
It does not do to dwell on dreams, Harry, and forget to live.
Instead, this is a quote from Ron Weasley during one of their divination lessons in the third movie. It is this scene right here.
So, you're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it.
And with that humbling and maybe saddening quote, I'm Michael. I'm happy to share my philosophy on how to live a fulfilling life with you today. But please do not take my word for this. Do your own thinking to come up with your own strategies, your own tactics, your own vision on how to live your best life. But that said, I believe that if you take on this mindset, it will lead to a more fulfilling, more satisfying life. And notice those words, fulfilling and satisfying. Because the truth is, happiness is an emotion. And emotions can fluctuate from minute to minute, from moment to moment during your day, every day of the week, every week of the month, every month of the year, and every year of your life. If you optimize for trying to feel happy, you are one phone call away, or one event away, or one single second of your life away from that feeling going down the drain. If you optimize for, I want to feel happy all the time, what happens when you see a car crash happening? Or worse, you get a phone call that has been a family member of yours who has been involved in one. Or that you get a text message of a breakup with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Or that you get your exam results back and you failed every single test. What happens in those moments? Happiness? Yeah. Sad life, it tanks completely. And so what I want to do first is define what happiness should not be about. It should not be about the material goals and achievements. It should not be about your bank account, your house, or your possessions. Why? Just think about this. There are so many famous people who end up depressed, who end up suicidal, or even end up ending their own lives. If those were things that truly brought happiness to our lives, then that wouldn't happen. That would be the happiest people on earth. But the thing is, someone can be in debt, but still live a happier life than those who, from the outside perspective, seem to have it all. So it's not about the money. It is not about achieving your goals either. Because have you ever had that experience where you set a goal, you work hard, you feel proud of yourself, you hit your goal and you're like, yes. And then you're like, wait, so now what? I've done this thing. Where do I go from here? And you end up feeling lost. You end up feeling stuck, maybe depressed even, because you have no further vision moving forward. So it's not really about that either. Our goals don't really make us happy. Instead, let me share with you a quote from Tony Robbins that really stuck with me. And I'm paraphrasing this because I cannot remember the exact wording. But it is that our greatest fulfillment, satisfaction, happiness if you will, comes from us becoming that best version of ourselves. From us constantly leveling up to this level, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, until we reach the person we are truly proud of being. That was one of the most fundamental lessons. How would you rate your level of confidence on a scale of 1 to 10? And if the answer is anything less than a 9 or a 10, I've got something great for you. Because the truth is, I struggled with my own confidence for years, almost a decade, until I figured out what actually works. Because the truth is, most tips, techniques and hacks don't have any effect. What I've done for you is I've created a free 3-day bootcamp where I share the most important lessons that I learned in building my own confidence, so that you don't have to take a decade and you can get the same information in just 3 days for free. So if you want to take your confidence to the next level, go to michaelmichiels.com/confidence or click the link below this video right now. One of the reasons why I'm here on this planet still, because I used to be depressed. I used to be suicidal even. I used to have no confidence, no self-esteem, no social skills. But this quote was one of the things that kept me pulling through, that kept me constantly learning new things, improving myself, taking action, trying new things, experimenting, failing a dozen times, and then a couple hundred more times. It was that idea, that piece of knowledge that kept me going, and that's the reason why I am here as well, to help you with these lessons. So that brings us back to this quote again. Suffer but be happy. That makes a lot of sense in the context of this movie, but how does this translate to us muggles, right? How does that even work? Here's the thing, the only people who don't have any problems whatsoever, they are dead people. Literally every living person is going through ups and downs and ups and downs. We all experience problems. We all have setbacks. But in the words of Tony Robbins, when you grow and you start solving those problems, when you grow and start becoming the better person, that is ultimately what gets us that feeling of, I am proud of myself. I have done something great here. I am becoming the best version of myself. And those feelings, they bring with them satisfaction, fulfillment, and a sense of happiness. So suffer but be happy literally means that bad things are going to happen in your lifetime. Period. People can be ignorant or choose not to believe this. However, it is inevitable that it happens. 100% guaranteed. You will find experiences in your life that make you doubt yourself. Experiences in life that make you feel worse about yourself. Experiences that make you cry. Experience that makes you sad or lonely. But those are also the things that bring us the greatest satisfaction in life. When we say, you know what? Bring it on. I am ready for this challenge. I will face it head on. And I will overcome this. When you are faced with a difficult problem, just think for a moment to one of the most recent setbacks you had. What did you do? Did you just crumble? Did you just lay down and take it? Did you just let it happen to you? Or were you taking action? If you did the latter and you started solving that problem, if you started overcoming and recovering from that suffering to rise out of it a lot greater, when you started to rise from the ashes of your own failures, of your own setbacks, and you soar like a phoenix to overcome those problems and to soar greater, you probably felt a sense of, you know what? I fucking did it. I am proud of myself. I am proud of my achievements. And that, in my opinion, should be the thing to focus on. That, in my opinion, should be the emotion to optimize for. And so at the end of the day, the one thing that matters, by the words of Tom Bilyeu, is how you feel about yourself when you are by yourself. Let those words sink in for just a moment. When you, at the end of the day, can say, you know what? Life isn't perfect. Yes, I've had setbacks today, but I did everything in my power to be my best self, to stick to my core values, to really do the things that I deem important. And I feel great about what I did. If you have those feelings at the end of the day, you will feel pretty fucking fulfilled, pretty fucking satisfied. And if you string enough of those days together, you will live a happy and fulfilling life. That's literally the formula. And with that said, go ahead, give this video a quick thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.